This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and wolves. Fuck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world. How are we doing tonight? Special night? This is still Liquor and Wolves. I'm still Rob. You guys are still the coolest folk to ever walk the face of the earth for being here. Thanks a bunch. Being here kind of rhymes with Beardyman, which is something people in my comments have very politely, yet with no pressure at all, tried to shove me towards. And I'm thankful for it, and I'm going to do it. So apparently, sort of kind of like the other collaborations that we've seen, other collaborations, plural, there is one bit on Harry's channel of the Beardyman collab, and there's a second part to it, or I'm not sure if they're going to be ranked 1 and 2, on Beardyman's channel. Same happened with the Veltreeth stuff. There's one on Harry and one on Veltreeth's channel. Also with the Ribeyer thing, which is completely on Ribeyer's channel. So we're doing that. I have gone to Beardyman's channel and found a video that's called LEEN, E, has entered the chat. Harry Mack, LEEN, Beardyman. And we get a, I would say, impressed facial expression of Harry's as the key visual picture frame of that video. So we're going to check that out. And the folks that have suggested and wanted me to do this, I would like to sort of count down over here a little bit, because it was a bunch of y'all, and thanks for doing that. That's what we're here for, and that's why I keep saying at the end of every video, please let me know what you would like me to do, and y'all are acting upon that, and that is good. So we're doing it, but not before we do something else, and that is sipping on something. Let's do it. And this is getting repetitive, because today's Sunday. Didn't go to the stew. Still got a favorite drink in the world called White Russian. Still got the components of it in my arsenal. And we're doing one again. And everybody be like, oh, Rob, man, I come here for the liquor tasting, not the whole Harry Mack and you're talking bullshit stuff. All I consume of your videos is the first 10 minutes when you talk about schnapps. If that's the case, you're just as welcome as everyone else. And I apologize to you individually and personally for repeating myself with this drink. It still goes, and here is your desired piece of information that you take away from my video. It is 2 parts vodka, 1 part Kahlua. Fill up with milk, have your White Russian, enjoy your day. It sounds disrespectful. I'm not trying to be. If there is folk out there that are actually ticking like that and come here for the liquor, super appreciate it. And you're going to be a little bit disappointed tonight. And yeah, fill up with milk. I'll be back in 1, 2, 3. And we're back with some milk. Right. Excitement is arising. We all know how good this shit is and how it is my very favorite drink in the world. So that is not going to be talked about big time. What I'm going to do, though, is say cheers to you guys. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. It's a Sunday. Come on. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is kind of full circle. I should be Milk Beardyman for this episode, because that's what it gives you, a milk beard. I would think this should come in handy every now and then, so I'll have it ready to shoot. And let's get into this. LEEN has entered the chat. Whoever. How do you spell the face tats and LEEN bullshit drink? That sucker rappers. The fuck? Why is this all wet? Guess it must have been a milk spill. Bars. Now, What's the deal with LEEN? That must be a person, and somebody, I think it's Lynette, says LEEN is the person who in the Harry Mack content piece of the collab is sporting that Atari sweater that I also say I like. So how do you spell the drink though? Is it LEAN, lean? Syrup and lean? Bullshit rap. Doesn't matter. We're rolling into this right now. I'm gonna let it ring for a couple of seconds. Not full screen, just check the levels.
We'll be making Harry Mack make that face. Lean, the UK's greatest freestyle MC, is making Harry Mack make that face. Hi, I'm Beardyman, and you've probably seen the clips that Harry Mack put up on his channel.
Yes, we have.
What you not know is that there's an hour and a half of this. It was all fire. What you're about to see is insane. Enjoy.
So did I get this intro right? And do I understand what's happening? So Lean is a freestyle rapper in the UK. Is he like a household name? Is this something one should be aware of? Because I'm not. I'm outing myself once again. But this, I sometimes blame the YouTube algorithm, which one would imply or figure or guess is one of the most intelligent pieces of arithmetic on the planet. But it, for example, refuses to suggest to me who puts hashtags in his videos, who is 99% about freestyle hip-hop on YouTube. Never once have I been suggested fucking Chris Turner, the stand-up comedian who does amazing freestyles. And that shit has 22 million views plus. And they've never even suggested it to me. So sometimes that algorithm does weird shit. So it could be the reason why I have not heard of Lean. But that intro makes it, it's a big announcement, right? It's a bold statement. Of course, we realize an hour and a half of Harry Mack in whatever context is going to be fire. And it seems as if Lean, dude in Atari sweater, is going to spit fire for us. Let's check it out. We're rolling. That's him. Music fire already. Bassy.
Yo, it gets deep. I'm a freestyler, but I'm studying technique from some dude that I've seen on the YouTube. Dudes say Lean, he can do what you do, but nah, bro.
Dudes say Lean, he can do what you do. And that sounds a little bit like I'm the greatest at it and there's someone who is close to me. But I think now by saying he's just starting his next sentence, nah, dude, I think he's going to sort of have us corrected in terms of, nah, this is not he is doing what you do. Probably going to say something like, he is the master at this shit we do. Which would be fire. Flames, fire, flyer. Bars. Anyway, I like his voice. I like the way it sounds. It has this, it's not squeaky, but it's not your very masculine, close your eyes and have a picture of someone in front of you. It's an intriguing and interesting and a voice I enjoy for me as well. Anyway, I enjoy listening to, and that's always good.
Seen on the YouTube, dudes say Lean, he can do what you do, but nah, bro. This shit is a whole nother level. Bro, Beardy with the bass and a lot of treble. Bro, if you study it.
Beardy with the bass and a lot of treble. Facts, it could be travel as well because Harry, of course, is from very far away. All the way over to the UK.
Level. Bro, Beardy with the bass and a lot of treble. Bro, if you study in rap, then my tips for you is study Harry the Mack, bro.
Good tip.
This one goes to all the people on the YouTube chilling, watching for the Omegle, or the one on Omegle sitting in tandem, hoping that they get connected at random by some dude that'll act for free words. I mean, ask for free words and observe. Then he'll cook up not just a freestyle verse, he'll do a whole song he didn't rehearse.
Truth.
Bro, you touch so many nations. I'm also a rapper, but bro, pure inspiration.
That's worth. That is a bar. I like his confidence too. I mean, apparently he is he is not big, probably. I don't know. I can't judge it. I've never seen or heard of it. But he must be a thing already because Beardyman knows him, shouts him out. So he's not... Oh, look, surprisingly, we have a freestyle rapper in the audience that nobody knew of before, but he's gonna stand his grounds. No. So he must have been a thing before. And I love how he just explained to us how Harry is something he studies and how it is blowing everybody away, including him. But the way he performs, the way he raps, the way he stands there, the way he, like, his whole aura just oozes confidence. And that doesn't happen automatically when you're in the presence of greatness in the field that you are trying to be great in as well. Soccer comparison, football comparison. You're a football pro in, let's say, second league team in the UK. It's like Millwall. Big team, big following, awesome tradition, culture, everything. But a player at Millwall is not automatically going to be, shining like a star. And said dude meets, let's say, Lionel Messi. And they get to kick a couple of balls back and forth. And if you are self-confident, you're going to stand there and be like, yes, I can play this fucking game too. He is the fucking goat at it, but that doesn't mean I suck. So I walk in there with confidence. This could sort of delete your confidence as well. Be like, oh my fuck, it's him. It's really him. And you freeze and you get stiff and you can't do what you're usually able to do anymore. I love how he's walking in that, with balls. I like that. And Harry is impressed.
Oh, you touch so many nations. I'm also a rapper, but bro, pure inspiration. I've been chilling out, watching a jam. It's all improvised music plus Beardyman, bro. The people want more. You can't just do Europe. You need the world tour.
That is not only a great bar, but such facts. You can't just do Europe. Because we are in Europe right now. This is happening in the UK. Awesome that you're here in my country and in my town. But dude, this ain't enough. Let's stay hungry and have you tour the goddamn world and play in the fucking, like in a rat's hole in fucking Melbourne, outskirts of Melbourne, and burn the place down. That's what he's saying. And rightfully so. Facts, facts, facts.
The people want more. You can't just do Europe. You need the world tour. Bless the world is a failure if you don't do Antarctica and Australia.
Kinda my path of thinking with Australia, but also Antarctica. Who are you gonna rock? Whose house are you gonna rock? Whose igloo are you gonna melt? Ooh. I'm so hot, I turn an igloo into a bonfire. Sometimes, dudes, sometimes. But yeah, he's totally right. You should be rocking Antarctica. I'm not sure how many paying, spectators you'd have. In Australia, different thing, of course. They're gonna fucking flip. Because Aussies are able to, New Zealand as well, able to have the fire jump over onto them and just throw down. That is a movable folk, a movable people, inspirable, of course, but very, very flammable. When the spark hits an Aussie and he's in the right mood, you're in for a great night. And yes, that's what he's saying. You should be all over the goddamn place. I love it that you're here, but please, let's make you be all over the place. I love it. It's paying dues in a cool ass way. It's not, he's not ass kissing. He's not sucking up and be like, oh man, you have no idea how much of an inspiration you are, which is nice as well to have someone say that. But I guess Harry had heard that enough. And from another rapper, freestyle rapper at that, at a level that is not only acceptable but good, And he's spitting like he's been spitting for 1.5 minutes now. He's still going, and it's freestyle. You can tell it's off top. It's not written. He hasn't prepared this. That is something that not only impresses Harry, but that he gives so much more attention and so much more thinking along with what's happening than someone who just spools off compliments. I love it.
Bro, he talks no nonsense, even at double time, it's straight from the conscience. I can't believe it. I've
Facts.
done learned like it's like a university. Bro, kick a verse with me. On the beat, I never stumble, but trust me, Harry, bro.
They're gonna
Lean's
cypher.
been humbled. I chill out there, never stumble, but trust me, Harry, bro. Lean's been humbled.
I never stumble, but trust me, dude. Lean's been humbled. So he's talking about himself, Lean, who usually never stumbles, but by what you do, Harry, I am humbled, thereby implying it leaves me sort of speechless, even though I don't stall. Remember that? Even though I am firm in this shit and I'm good at it and I know it, I can do this. But you, my friend, you, good sir, leave me humbled. And that's paying dues. And I love it when people get Harry on the receiving end and people that hand out Lean on the giving end roses to the living legends and not all these postmortem, oh, he used to be such an blah, 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 XY, XY. Of course, that's also good. Harry never misses a chance to do that as well, living or past. But I like it when you're in face-to-face presence of, like Kendrick, of greatness, that you do not miss the chance to say, fuck, dude, you are the fucking man. You are the fucking GOAT. I love what you do, and you've inspired me to the max. And he's doing that. I love it.
On the beat, I never stumble, but trust me, Harry, bro. Lean's been humbled. I chill out.
Sorry, real quick back. 1, 2, 3, we're back. Yeah, I love that. By the way, I've now pulled this into frame once or twice. Shouts out to Screw, man. He knows I have bought one of his pillows because he's retweeted a post of mine mid last year when I first got it. Screw and Queso, his brother. Hats off to the greats in this shit. Like I just said, give folk their roses while they still are able to receive them. Queso, Screw, you guys are fucking, you're pioneers, and you're still continuing to entertain, to bring laughs and smiles to people's faces, and to be legit, knowledgeable reactors that don't do it for the clout or for the clicks. So, love you guys. Shouts out. Big inspiration. Let's continue with this.
Out there checking the quotes, over there check the video, I'm getting the notes. What I do is collab and I do it great, but what you did is hit the game, then you elevate.
What I do is collab, then create. What you do is something, and create. What you do is what?
In the quotes, over there check the video, I'm getting the notes. What I do is collab and I do it great, but what you did is hit the game, then you elevate. Bro, I take it to the wire. I was about to do some next shit, then go retire. You made freestyling something that's real for people out there who don't do hip hop and they feel.
You've made freestyle. That's a quotable line again. Why can I not recite it on the spot? You've made freestyle, like paraphrasing, you've made freestyle a thing for the regular consumer out there, which Harry always says I'm not doing it for, but for the real heads. Anyway, so you have turned this niche thing within the culture of hip-hop into something that people speak about, and that is starting to become a subject of interest to more and more people that are not niche nerds, I guess is what he's saying, if I'm paraphrasing him correctly.
Something that's real for people out there who don't do retire. What I do is collab and I do it great, but what you did is hit the game, then you elevate. Bro, I take it to the wire. I was about to do some next shit, then go retire. You made freestyling something that's real for people out there who don't do hip hop and they feel.
I love how Harry is standing there, not dumbstruck, but legit impressed by the skill. I'm thinking also humbled or at least honored by the content of what LEEN is saying. And you can just tell from his face, and all he really is able to do is vibe with it, process it. And I think what he's already starting to do is try to mentally jot down bullet points. This is what he said, and this is what I'm going to address in my part, because I think it's going to be a cypher, because it's been said to me in the comments that this is basically trading bars back and forth. Let's see. Wonder why it says it has entered the chat. Oh, they are chatting with one another. Got it.
Most rappers wouldn't say this. Shouts to Beardyman, where's the cap that says anus?
Oh, the gray hat that he was sporting at the very, very start of the video. When Harry comes down the stairs in part 1 of this on Harry's channel, he comes down the stairs. They say hello. Beardy asks him about how his gorilla bars went. And when that happened, he still was sporting a gray hat. Apparently it said anus. And he's now asking, where's the anus hat?
Rappers wouldn't say this. Shouts to Beardyman, where's the cap that says anus?
Harry's laughing. There it is. Yeah, gray hats. Khan. Sir Jazz back there celebrating as well. Harry just wondered what they are saying to one another off mic back there, but I'm sure Harry's like, what in the fuck, dude? Shit. Let's see what. Oh, yeah, it's anus, and I guess it's in Tagger writing. It looks like it, but it's not. It's out of focus, but it looks like it.
Make some fucking noise for LEEN one time. Yeah.
Let's in fact make some noise for LEEN and take the chance to. Here comes Sir Jazz hopping in and be like, you are fucking flames, my friend. Let's take a second to acknowledge what that just was. I said this during the bit. This is off top, and this is not pre-written because he knows he is going to be in the presence of Harry Mack. He seems to be somehow connected to Beardyman, if I guess UK scene, of course. One that is in music production and one that is a fly rapper will at one point cross paths, or at least it's easy for them to be in touch and contact one another, be like, hey dude, this is happening, you want to hop in? So it could be that, yes, he didn't know ahead of time that this collab is happening, and Beardy goes, I want you there. So without actually, taking out the lyric book and writing down, this is what I'm going to say to him, he did probably have X amount of time to circulate in his head that it's going to happen, and if I get the chance to grab the mic, I'm going to spit. But you can tell and hear that it is not written and learned by heart and then just recites it. But the topic in itself, Harry will be there, is something that probably was, that intel was a day or two old probably. Doesn't matter, doesn't demise the creative product that came out of it. I tip all kinds of derby hats to that man. By the way, I'm totally UK, right? I'm in Fred Perry, I'm in a derby hat. Anyway, hats off and all kinds of mad props to LEEN. And the mic is now in Harry's hand. Let's see what he now has to rebuttal, if you will.
Make some fucking noise for LEEN one time. Yeah. That was fucking sick, bro.
Truth, it was.
Damn.
Yeah, you're impressed. Rightfully so.
Wow. Bro, I'm honored by that shit you said too. Man, that was incredible, man. You're amazing. The skills are evident.
That's facts, and that's not ass kissing either. That's not, man, I've never heard anyone this close to me. And also, referencing yourself as the measurements. I'm here, you're there. No, he's saying the skills are evident, and that is facts. You can be from just country and Western musical culture and realize and appreciate and acknowledge that the skills are fucking evident. They are on the table, open for everyone to see. And that's a very cool way of putting it. And not, make an ass-kissing. He says that to everybody who spits a bar or two. You know what I'm saying? He is making it an actual musical compliment that acknowledges the skill. And it's not like, man, you're great. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, even push a little motivation behind it, you know. It's like, nah, I don't want to hear that. I want to actually hear what you got to say. And that's what Harry's going to give you. The skills are evident. And I'm humbled or honored.
The skills are evident. Damn, bro.
I've seen shit, I think he says, out of the background. I've seen a lot of shit, but I've never seen anything like this. None of us have, LEEN. That's facts.
Damn, bro. Bro, you're fucking amazing.
And then he
LEEN
does
in the
this,
house. Yo.
which makes it even more powerful.
Yo, come on, yeah. Make this man the freestyle president. No need to be humble, the skill's evident. H-Mack, man, we rock non-stop, real hip-hop. Thanks so much for giving those props. Yo, it means the most that you tap in when I spit a flow. Means the most that you was inspired by the video. Y'all know that we never gonna settle. Me and this cat gon' take freeze to another level. Yeah, y'all know the vibe is universal. We might make freestyle and commercial, but the thing is, we'll proceed to slaughter clowns. Even if it goes mainstream, it's never watered down.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so that cats like you and LEEN, I am now going to count him in. Juice and Idea, rest in peace, of course you're not going to be part of it, but the people that are in the Olymp of this specific skill called off-top freestyle, let's hope they make it commercially attractive for bigger and bigger sponsors, which we are seeing we are seeing it in the making. They are getting more and more relevant, more and more big, more and more brands from fucking the big leagues. Let's hope it continues this way. And let's hope more of the hidden talents out there. I said this before. There could be this Buddhist monk somewhere in the Himalayan just levitating in a cave and freestyling the entire day off top and be at Harry's level or better, but we'll never know. Because they're just hidden away and they are not relevant or don't have enough reach for it to become household things people consume. Let's hope that changes. Let's hope it gets, without the commercial aspect of, exploiting it commercially and making it lame. And that's what Harry means by it as well, because he's now putting it behind without it being watered down. Applause for clarifying that and, again, taking a stance with this shit. We want this to be more relevant. We want this to reach more people. We want this to be more for everyone, but not at the price of watering it down and making it, brand attractive and commercially attractive for sponsors who all of a sudden get a say in my shit and start suggesting what to rap and actually suggest, here's a couple of bars that we wrote for you, copywriters like me, fuck me, and have folk that are actually good at this accept it, because that's the first step into selling this piece of art's soul to the man. It's happened with so much shit. That's why Face Tats and LEEN rap out there is working, because it makes the artists shitloads of money, commercially successful, because it is easy for the man to roll it out at very low cost. Let's hope the part of making it big does happen, and let's also hope that the part B, without watering it down, happens in that way as well. That is just very well said.
Yeah, y'all know the vibe is universal. We might make freestyle and commercial, but the thing is, we'll proceed to slaughter clowns. Even if it goes mainstream, it's never watered down.
Let's proceed to slaughter clowns. Face Tats and LEEN, folk. Let's proceed to slaughter them and make sure this doesn't get watered down. Let's keep it in this original art form that it is right now. Us speaking our minds. Yesterday in the next gear bit, he had the hook of, bitch, it's my career. Stop coming in from the side and telling me, hey, hey, have you ever considered, dude, why not do blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, it's my career. I'm staying true to myself in my lane that I'm in. I'm not taking detours for the money. Love that.
Never watered down, never diluted. Got a video, then shoot it. We got freestyle skills, we practice on a daily. We hit the cypher, it's executed. Do whacker, I ain't having that come true. Can I skill up with a Harry Mack? Yo, we got freestyles to show you. Like a spirit bomb that was dropped by Goku.
Lack of spirit that was dropped by Goku? I think Goku is from the anime world, which I am completely, moment of complete honesty, I have no clue about. I know Harry is firm with the material. The whole anime and Pokemon and Dragon Balls and all this shit. Not dissing it. I have never touched it, and I find no entry into that. Neither into the whole Marvel like superhero bullshit. I call it bullshit. Find it, like, think whatever you want about it. It doesn't matter. It's just not for me. It's not my cup of tea. And the Goku reference here, if somebody in the comments is able to clear that up, what does that mean? That would be nice. And it's now going back and forth at a faster pace. 2, 3, 4 bars. Hand over the mic. Love it.
Freestyle skills we practice on a daily. We hit the cypher, it's executed. Do whacker, I ain't having that come true. Can I skill up with a Harry Mack? Yo, we got freestyles to show you. Like a spirit bomb that was dropped by Goku.
Dropping the spirit bomb. Do you write over lyrical songs? Flying over heads, and y'all know we bomb plenty crews. Shooting missiles from the mental like a F-22 H-Mack. Y'all know I sweat from the brain. Mach 3 when I fly, I'm a jet plane. Take it to another level.
Mach 3. Kind of like Mach 3? No. M-A-C-H. Mach is how you measure the speed of sound. Supersonic is Mach 1. I can tell you the MPH in the real number of MPH or KMH that it is. But that very moment when you hit supersonic speed at the speed of sound, that's Mach 1. And he's talking about Mach 3, so it's triple the speed of sound. Yeah.
Sweat from the brain, Mach 3 when I fly, I'm a jet plane. Take it to another level, you know I scorch. Me and LEEN going in like the Air Force.
Can't see me, but the president's felt. Your F-22, I'm moving in stealth. Whack MCs, bro, we know what they are.
We now know he is fucking able, not only able, but good at this off-top shit. And here's a breadcrumb, use it. So Harry starts the whole aeroplane world. And then he picks it up, F-22 and stealth. You know, the stealth bombers, they're black and they're sort of polygon shaped, so radar can't, it doesn't reflect radar. Shit. So that cannot be, even if one has the slightest of, assumptions. He could have had, at least he did have time enough to think about the fact that he's going to rap to Harry. But now as they're in it and things are being said on the spot and he is delivering at the very same level, talent level, skill level as before, just convinces me, at least, that none of this has been given any thought to ahead of time. Love it. He is fucking good.
F-22, I'm moving in stealth. Whack MCs, bro, we know what they are. Locked on laser guided, hit him with the radar.
Yeah, y'all know that we go hard. Throw bars, underground flows off the sonar. Impossible to track.
So he talked about radar, and now Harry goes underground with the shit and talks about sonar, which is the equivalent of radar underwater, submarine radar, if you will, sonar. It sends a beep. And if there's objects in the vicinity of where this audio wave was sent to, thus the wave will bounce off of it and return to the source, meaning the submarine that is sonaring. And it will tell the person that is sitting there listening, that's a cliff. That is a big-ass whale. And that is a man-made iron object. Could be an underwater mine, could be a submarine, could be a shipwreck. That's sonar. It's underwater radar. Shit.
Y'all know that we go hard. Throw bars, underground flows off the sonar. Impossible to track. They can't see me. Crush it when I rhyme. Y'all best believe me. It's easy.
Yo, Harry, thanks for passing the mic. It's an honor. Strike MCs from satellite. Yo.
The third means of scanning one's surroundings: radar, above ground; sonar, underwater; and now satellite, from out of space. Take bird's eye view. Fuck me. They're good.
Thanks for passing the mic. It's an honor. Strike MCs from satellite. Yo, freestyles, they tried it, but it ain't locked on like it's laser guided.
Lasers now.
Laser guided. When I'm speaking, they all tweaking. I spit fire that's heat seeking. H-Mack, y'all know I.
Shit, it is all means of now how military missiles or any projectile, if you want, find their way into the targets. LEEN threw in laser guided, which is the operator. I was in the army for a long time as well, so I was on a tank, a Schützenpanzer Marder. I was the Richtschütze, so I was taught over the course of 4 months to be the cannon operator of a tank, one of the German tanks that we have, Schützenpanzer Marder. I might throw in a pic of it here. Anyways, so I know a thing or two about projectiles and how to hit a target that you're aiming at. So laser guided means that before you ever press the button on the projectile to leave whichever source, the cannon of a tank, the wing of a fighter jet, or the flaps of a bomber that just dropped down, the operator that is in charge of targeting and actually releasing and executing the fucker is shooting now. The person that basically hits the button will, before ever doing that, mark the target he is aiming for with a laser ping. And the projectile is going to follow that ping. So I can set the ping, let's say, on this glass, and no matter where I am in the vicinity, I could be over there, release the button, and the projectile will take a curve and follow the ping that I set and hit right here. That's laser guided. And Harry is now taking it even further and talking about heat source, which is another thing. It's kind of in the evolution of weapons, one step before laser guided. Those missiles, projectiles, whatever form of arms, will find the hottest heat source in the vicinity. So let's imagine we're flying over, I don't want to make this a political issue, but it's a good example. We're flying over the hills of Afghanistan. There's basically nothing but rocky hills and cliffs and meadows. And if in one of those naturally formed caves a bonfire was to be burning, the projectile that I release from 1,000 feet up in the air is going to find that heat source and go right into that cave where the bonfire's in. So it's heat guided. Fuck me. It's a very military and aggressive topic and issue that they're in, but it's impressive.
When I'm speaking, they all tweaking. I spit fire that's heat seeking. H-Mack, y'all know I crush it when I spark it. The rhyme artist, I got him locked on target.
Pass the mic one time.
This is a little weird, just once, and then we'll continue. LEEN is very keen. Wow. LEEN is very keen to get the mic back. He, like, the last couple of syllables of what Harry's last line is almost fading into nothing because he's just grabbing it. He's like, I'm spitting. I like it.
Pressure when I spark it, the rhyme artist, I got him locked on target.
Pass the mic one time, you know I pull it. It's not laser guided, I got the smart bullets, I aim at them.
I pull it. Could be the trigger that's meant. It's not laser guided, it's smart bullets. Facts. Let's hear it.
Through my crosshairs, I'm killing off all competition, bro. It's not fair.
It's not fair when they get my scope. Way too dope.
Scope.
Rappers losing hope. They can't even cope. LEEN light slow. Y'all know I float over tracks like boat. Every time we rhyme it, we gon' make them overdose.
I float like boat. Where I guess we're getting back to the three, departments of armies, Air Force, land, Heer, I'm not sure what the English word for that is. And of course, the Marine, or the, by sea form of army.
Oh yeah, you're checking the team. It's double trouble when you're seeing Harry Mack and the LEEN. It's the shit that you never seen on the internet, but you can't find in magazines.
You can't find me on the cover. We represent for the real rap lovers. We ain't in the magazines, but we stay coy, and I'm fully exposed with flows. Playboy.
We ain't in the magazines, but we stay coy. I'm fully exposed. Playboy. Yeah. This could just be a self-description. I am a playboy, but I'm thinking it references, of course, the magazine and the whole Hugh Hefner, the whole world of the Playboy bunny. Funny how individual words, he came over fair. Fair was the bridge from LEEN to him. Fair, I'm not sure how that then evolved into, visible, yes. And then I'm exposed. Playboy.
It's like the Pornhub. When we do the freestyle, it's all love.
This is again evolution. Playboy. And then LEEN takes it over and goes Pornhub, which is basically what 20 years, not even 20, more, what 30 years ago was a source of stiffies, was Playboy. The equivalent of that today sure is Pornhub. Goddamn. And Harry is digging it too. Look at his face. I've rarely, of course, within collabs, he fields a third party's stuff that's being brought to the table. But here, to have one that is at least close to what he can do, I love how we finally get to see Harry be like, oh wow, yeah, that's the shit we do. I love that.
Yo, LEEN is the key word. You like freestyle, bust on your keyboard. Yeah.
Keywords. One funny source of entertainment, if you are willing to poke your nose into that realm, is to read. It comes out once a year on Pornhub, so don't do it on your work computer. They release the most searched keywords and categories by country. So interesting to see, what does the Italian male between 20 and 35 search on Pornhub? And you can filter it down, and you can do all kinds of data and analytics with it, and it's super entertaining. Go check for yourself.
We make you feel the worst misery. We gross after watching us clear your search history. H-Mack, I got the liberty.
After watching us clear your search history, because we nasty. We rated R. We the real shit. This is reality. This is not staged. This is actual porn for your ears, maybe. Somebody said you could just give me an eargasm. That's something that would fit in this world too. But yeah, Playboy, Pornhub, clear your search history, keywords. Let's see what else they're doing. And LEEN is like,
feel the worst misery. We gross after watching us clear your search history.
We're gross. Some of the porn is gross. Facts.
H-Mack, I got the lyrics that they cherish, and if not, the situation is gonna probably be embarrassing.
Yes.
Trust, that's what I be feeling. A lack of my skills and stamina is revealing, but I'm back in the gym. Yeah, the brother is slim. Harry Mack is the only rapper rapping with him.
Back in the gym, rappers always really meant less. When they rhyme, I'm never really impressed. Fucking up their own squad, so we call it incest. Get this message off.
I thought we were gonna go into gym bars now and doing the whole steroids, getting shit off your chest, curling and fucking push-ups and all that shit, but no. He's like, they fucking their own squad. Incest. What does he mean by that? Concrete. I'm not sure. Who is fucking their own camp? Like when was it Snoop? Yeah. When Snoop made this comment on how M is not in his all-time top 5. And M doesn't, of course, really rebuttal and kill Snoop on a track, but says, I'm used to people fucking with me, just not from my own camp. Because, of course, both of them are in Dre's camp. And is that what he means by they're fucking their own squad? Of course, they squashed the beef now, but this could be something that he means by this, right? I'm thinking.
When they rhyme, I'm never really impressed. Fucking up their own squad, so we call it incest. Get this message off of my chest. That's a bench press.
Bench press, yeah, you know you feel it like it was the Olympics in it. Oh man, we're doing it all tough on the brain. We moving much faster than the feet on the Hussein Bolt.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're in. Yes, we started poking into the bodybuilding and the weightlifting. Get these bars, get these lyrics off my chest like bench press. Lean makes the field a little wider now by making it sports in general and how everything is fast like Usain Bolt. This could just go on endlessly now in the field of sports. Let's go through every sport. Interesting. Let's hear it.
And you know we got a bunch of flows out the lunchbox. Rap is bad for health like Lunchables. H-Mack, I be holy like Jesus. My shit stays dipped like them old cheese sticks.
On the internet they seen back. It's not fat flows, it's fat Joe like lean back. But it's not lean back. Yo, can't believe you seen that. It's the combo, call it the lean Mac.
Yeah.
Call it the lean Mac. And cheese would be cool too. Mac and cheese, by the way, why has that never been a thing? Anyway, so sort of leaving the sports issue again, which I thought would be explored to the max, and talking about the fact that they are both kicking it now, Mac and Lean, and Fat Joe in there and dipping into the dip. Let's see where Harry goes.
And we turn them into victims. You a big joke, rap is just some big puns. Yeah, I ain't got no time.
Big pun. Rap is just some big puns. All they have is one-liners. They're just some big puns, really. And for me, when I talk about them, they are the pun of a gag I am pulling about them. I'm not sure if he's side dissing Big Pun. Not sure. Could be. I don't think he offers a lot of, surface to be mad at, but I'm just not certain. Let's see.
I won't listen. H-Mack, I be staying on my mission.
At this point I proved I'm not no amateur, but Harry Mack, bro, where you get the stamina? I can't even keep up with the thoughts and the rhyme. How the fuck do you do this shit all double time?
I like the honesty in that. I can't even keep up with the pace at which you throw in subjects and go from A to B and make it make sense and everything. So all I'm going to say in my verse right now, in my part, is how I'm fucking floored by it. And I'm going to give you a little roast for it too, because it's starting to get too much and too fast for me. And it's the most rap way of saying it's starting to be too much for me. I like that. Because he could just stand there and be like, nope, I'm out. But no, he does it in a freestyle rap form that is still fire, even though it is saying I can't keep up. It's awesome. He's also good at being bad, if you will. He's admitting it's starting to get over my head, but he's saying it in the coolest and rappiest way. I love that.
The way I do it, the way I carry on, train daily with the rhymes, do the mental marathon. H-Mack, super marathon runner. Every time we rhyme, we deliver.
Super marathon is everything double, right? So double. What the fuck is this? This is crackling. Give me a second. Here we go. That should have done it. I'm sure. I just killed some. What in the fuck? It's kind of like the first thing you learn as an IT supporter. Have you tried turning it off and switching it back on again? Sometimes I do that with the Phantom. It doesn't get this microphone XLR doesn't get its own voltage and electricity power through an external power source by a plug that's in a wall, but it gets it through phantom from the mixer I use. And sometimes, maybe it's because this is just too fire, it'll start acting up. But I think we're good now. Let's see if the other mic's still working. Yes, it is. I was gonna get at super marathon. Every one of the 3 disciplines double in length. So regular marathon 42 kilometers is then 84 kilometers. The distance of the bike race is being doubled, and that's ultra marathon. Fuck it, let's not get in depth on that. He just brings in the sports world again, and let's see if LEEN goes off on that too.
Thunder.
Oh, I get it. You could do it on the daily, but that's not what.
And sorry, I have been bullshitting y'all. All the things I just said and referenced is triathlon. Ultra triathlon. Yeah, Ironman Hawaii is an ultra triathlon. They're talking marathon, which is just running. Just.
Delivering the thunder.
Oh, I get it. You could do it on the daily, but that's not what for they pay me, bro. I do a couple skills and I've been raw. Props to all the freestylers that I mentor.
They're your students.
Is that, yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it too. He's pointing at people in the crowd, excuse me, and saying, shouts to all the freestylers that I mentor. And Harry seems to have gotten it too, and he's like, oh, you're a teacher? So it's a back and forth conversation now.
Props to all the freestylers that I mentor.
They're your students. Without your influence, they couldn't do this.
Wow.
And then they go behind your back because they're the rudest. Where they at? Let's fuck them up, dog. Let's do this.
Nah, man.
And they go behind your back? Let's fuck them up, dog. Let's do this. Wow.
They're all cool. You should check the scene.
And he's like, no, you're misunderstanding it. They're all cool. Never mind. We're good. Let's piece it out a little bit.
Where they at? Let's fuck them up, dog. Let's do this.
Nah, man, they're all cool. You should check the scene. Yo, Harry Mack, give shouts to the NL team. We do it on the weekday, and I don't accept any weak flows of wordplay.
Oh, my.
We do it every weekday, and I don't accept any weak flows for D-Day? Something like it. Fire.
Man, they're all cool. You should check the scene. Yo, Harry Mack, give shouts to the NL team. We do it on the weekday, and I don't accept any weak flows of wordplay.
Oh, my bad. That last message ends. I didn't realize that your students were your friends. What's up, y'all? It sounds like y'all are dope and good people. My bad. I got hyped up because the flow was hella lethal.
Again, he displays his ability to make it good again. Whatever is happening, and the fact that he can adjust to every goddamn situation. He realizes, okay, I got a little ahead of myself there, starting to get into battle mode with folk that he thinks are acting up. And he's saying to LEEN, hey, dude, well, fuck them up. Come on, let's go. And LEEN goes, nah, don't misunderstand. They're good, they're cool. I mentor them. I just don't allow weak shit in class, basically. And then Harry goes, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I was getting a little hype there. It's just because the flows are too damn fire. And thereby making something that could have turned into an issue smooth and softening it out a little bit. Happy end. Unreal.
Yo, that's what happens when we're keeping pace, especially when Beardyman be dropping the bass. On the internet, the students have seen ya. Props to Joe Love and shouts to Avicina.
Okay, 2 more of them.
Yeah, I graduate, I'm the senior. Flow like Aquafina, all my lyrics are meaner. Quadruple tenure, H-Mack about to go under skin like Splinter. Me and LEEN real winners.
Bro, when we grab the cordless, I'm not finished with the shout-outs. Props to Borderless, he's the guy.
When we flow on the cordless, which it is not, it is a cable-bound microphone. It's not radio, which would have made it cordless. But he needs it, of course, to shout out. What's rapper's name that he's giving props to? Quarterless.
When we grab the cordless, I'm not finished with the shout-outs. Props to Borderless. He's the guy coming to your jam. He will be there in Zurich in Switzerland.
Oh shit, we two were in Europe. Every bar I my spit be sweet like syrup. Rappers claim they on my level, I be saying hardly.
Hardly.
Cause all these rappers playing games, something like Atari.
Something like Atari. That's my daughter's name, but she's too young for me to bring her to the party.
He named his daughter Atari? Fucking flames and fucking props for doing that. I'm not sure this would have worked in Germany because we have a fascist system of what are you allowed to name someone. It has to be gender specific and 100% identifiable in terms of you cannot name your kid something that could be this or that. Like, why is there a rule for that? And especially in these days where everything is so gender sensitive, that is something that forces it back into this scheme of this is masculine, this is feminine, and this is what that has to sound like, and this is what that has to sound like. Side story, doesn't matter. But naming your kid Atari? Wow. I have a friend in America, and he's a hacker. He's a serious. Let's not talk about what he does or what his name is. But he names his son, and the kid is 4 years old now. He named him QWERTY. Yes, he did. QWERTY.
But that's exactly what we do. I'm so honored to be rapping with you and the crew.
Hey, y'all, hey, make some fucking noise.
Yes, do. And Beardy fucking emulates the horns. He goes wow, 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 wow. Iconic freeze frame here. I'm gonna quickly screenshot this for the thumbnail. Because that's nice.
Fucking lean, bro. Oh my God. That was insane. Wow.
It was that.
You're amazing, bro. Fucking amazing.
Holy
What
shit,
could possibly
muffins.
be making Harry Mack?
Stop. We are liking this. And we are subscribing to Beardyman for damn sure. All right, boys and girls. Thanks to all of you who have pointed me towards this and have asked for me to do this. It was a pleasure doing this. And I think all of y'all know it would have been a pleasure for me because I don't think you intentionally sent me to bullshit that you know I won't be able to bear. Please, let's not make that a thing because I'd hate to have to guess every time. Is this something that someone's been serious about, or is this something that's just to fuck with me? Please do not. But I doubt anyone would have bad intentions because the crew that we're building here is just, it is made up of real folk, and I love it. So thanks again for this. This was fucking flames, and I like the fact that, again, they are sharing the content that is being produced to bring both of their channels forward. Beardyman has 224,000 subscribers, I can see here. And he well deserves more. Someone else in my comments said, please check out this one short bit by Beardyman, which you are going to love nerding out over because we get a bird's eye view of what he does with his setup. I am for sure doing that. Not sure when, but it is on the list for damn sure. What am I saying? I'm saying I like that they split the content. Harry gets one piece and Beardyman gets one piece, and thereby both of them expose each other's target groups to the other person. So me being in Harry's target group, I am being exposed, to Beardyman, and I'm now subbed to him, and I will for sure dig deeper into him. And by doing that, I am on my end again exposing him to folk that are consuming my content. So it's an avalanche principle, and I like that. That is something that us users, we decide the fate of the content that is out there by us reacting to it, by us liking it, by us sharing it, by us suggesting it to third parties. We define, at least for our own bubble, what's hot and what's not. And the more we do that, the more we make use of that mechanism, the easier we can bring what we hold to be real hip hop forward. Not only hip hop, anything really. And by not doing that to the bullshit rap, we are hopefully going to make that more irrelevant and bringing what we think is nice, more relevancy. So let's continue to do that. Goes for me too. By giving me a sub, by giving me a like, by commenting and interacting over here, you are not only displaying your niceness and awareness of this dude seems to be doing things I like, so let's just stick with it a little bit. And thanks for giving me that chance. But you're also not following and interacting with bullcrap. Not saying reactors per se, but any piece of content really. So I very much appreciate it. I love you guys. Stay as cool as you are, and be kind to one another. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.